Hey, are you frugal or are you cheap? What's the difference? We'll find out on this episode of Heavy Metal Money. Hey, welcome back. My uncle once referred to me as the cheapest rich person that he knows. And while I don't really consider myself rich, I also don't consider myself cheap either. I consider myself frugal. Growing up, my dad would often refer to himself as being frugal. He would fix things when they broke. He would mend clothes that needed repaired. He would work on his own car. He would save money wherever he could. He was very intentional with the way that he spent his money. For me, being frugal is all about being intentional on how you spend your money, your time, and other resources. And there's often this kind of false sense of frugality as well. If you're convincing yourself or others that you're being frugal, right, you're going to save money in this way only to piss money away in another area, right? This is often where people are going to drive all the way across town to save a nickel on gas, for example. Another one is where buy stuff that's on sale, right? It's clearance, it's marked down. Department stores are notorious for this, right? You're going to go buy a new shirt or a pair of pants. They're 30, 50, maybe even 80% off the original price, right? The original suggested manufacturer retail price, only to find that you didn't even need that in the first place. You don't need it, right? I remember before I started my journey to FIRE, or my path to financial independence with an option to retire early, I remember donating clothes, unused clothes that my wife had purchased that still had the tags on them. It was crazy. It drove me just bonkers, right? And I've talked about this before. It's all about spending your money and your time on things that you value. And time is a huge importance to me. It's the most valuable resource that we have. We can't make more time. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time. And a great example is when you're doing things like getting your oil changed. This was kind of crazy. When my daughter had one of her first cars and she needed to get an oil change, and I had, mentioned to her that it's time to get an oil change, and she told me, "Hey, Uncle Jim will do this for free. I just need to stop at O'Reilly Auto Parts and pick up the oil and the filter and some other stuff, and he'll go ahead and do the oil change for me." And okay, that's fine. However, buying the supplies alone was like $45. And if I can actually use a $10 off coupon, drive into a Valvoline rapid oil change, and have the entire process done in 15 minutes for like the same cost, I didn't have the hassle of disposing of the old oil. I'll gladly pay for the time and the convenience. But I'm really curious about you. What are your thoughts? What is the difference between being frugal or being cheap? I want to hear in the comments below. Make sure you smash that like button. That's what people say, right? And click the bell. That means you're going to get a notification when I post new videos. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I want to hear from you. When I use a coupon to eat lunch, is that being frugal or is that being cheap? Hey, welcome back. My uncle once